keep your mind fixed on what you want in life, not on what you don't want. Napoleon Hill. Even having learned and accepted the idea that consciousness is the only reality, most people have a tendency to view manifestation through a very material lens. Our goal becomes to take what occurs in imagination and physicalize it, to make it concrete and solid the way we feel reality is concrete and solid. This is fine, and ultimately just a matter of perspective. But it's often easier to find success by working with the flip side of the coin. Meaning, instead of trying to take your dreams and make them like reality, try taking reality and seeing it more like a dream. The defining characteristic of a dream is changeability. In dreamland, things change and shift very easily. 1 second, you're in your bedroom, the next you're on a beach. 1 second, you're talking to your mother, the next you're talking to an ostrich. Upon waking, you kick yourself and say, "That was so ridiculous. How didn't I realize I was dreaming?" But there's a reason we usually don't realize we're dreaming, no matter how illogical our dreams may get. Changeability and permanence exist on a spectrum, meaning it's understood that as something becomes more changeable, it becomes less permanent, less concrete or solid. While you're dreaming at night, things change rapidly, but you never question their impermanence. You know intuitively that impermanence is a consequence of that rapid change. How could something change quickly if it were also permanent? And that leads right into the issue at hand. If your goal with manifestation is to create permanent things, you can't also create change fast, because you see the defining characteristic of reality as being permanence or solidity. When people talk about struggling with the 3D, what they're really saying is that reality feels. Well, it feels real. It feels solid and permanent, and their visualizations don't. And because these two states feel differently, and they've decided that real experiences are solid and unchanging, they struggle to see how their visualizations are real. The best solution to this is not to try harder to make your dreams or visualization more solid or concrete. It's to see that reality might not be as permanent as you've been led to believe. If you really look at your life closely, you'll recognize that your experience is always changing and evolving. It's in a constant state of flux. 1 minute, you're watching a video and laughing. The next, you get a text that upsets you. Then you do some work and are bored. Then you're tired. Then eat dinner and feel pleasantly satiated. Then you hang out with friends and have a good time. Then you go home and feel lonely, etc. This is so obvious that it almost seems stupid to waste time pointing out. But given how much our experiences can change from moment to moment, it's worth asking if reality actually differs all that much from the nighttime dream state. The changeability-permanence spectrum still exists, sure, but maybe reality isn't as far to the permanent side of things as you originally thought. If dreams are totally impermanent and things change instantly, maybe reality is just a little bit more permanent, and thus, things might not change instantly but can still change very, very fast. Here's the overarching point I'm getting at. With a little investigation, you can shift where you see reality or the 3D on that changeability-permanence spectrum. And you can shift it surprisingly far. This has nothing to do with delusion, as a lot of people say. In fact, seeing this is the exact opposite of delusion. It's a recognition that upon further analysis, reality isn't exactly as you thought it was. It's more fluid and changeable than you initially believed it to be. And if you can just get to this place, if you can just change your perspective on things by a little bit, you'll instantly make manifestation easier for yourself. You'll have taken reality and made it a little more dreamlike, instead of trying to take your desires and make them more concrete. I hope you liked this video. Subscribe for more such videos. Thanks for watching.